Hello there, wonderful people. Today I want us to examine together some myths and truths of leadership. And I'll start with this question. What is leadership really? If I ask 10 people this question, I may probably get 10 different answers. Some will say leadership is power. Others may say leadership is authority. And some may say leadership is being in charge. But I want us to pause and rethink. Because many of what we call leadership today are in fact myths. Now I'll speak about 3 of them. Myth number 1. Leadership is about position or power. One of the most common misconceptions is that leadership comes with a title. The likes of manager, director, president, pastor, CEO, etc. But let me say this clearly. A title may give you authority, but it does not give you leadership. I have met people with no official title who command respect, shape attitudes, and inspire excellence. I've also met people with very big titles, but who could not influence anyone positively. True leadership, therefore, is not conferred by appointment. It is earned through character, competence, and consistency. Now I'll leave you with this. Their leader, their future leader. If your title were taken away today, will people still follow you? Myth number 2. Leadership means having all the answers. Many people believe leaders must always appear strong, certain, and infallible. But that is a dangerous myth. Because true leaders are not those who pretend to know everything. They are those who are secure enough to admit what they do not know and wise enough to learn. And one strongest leadership statement that you can ever make is this. I don't have all the answers, but I'm willing to learn. Because leadership is not about perfection, it is embedded in constant growth, humility, and responsibility. Myth number 3. Leadership is about power and control. In many societies, leadership is often associated with dominance, command, and fear. But history teaches us something different. Consider President Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa. Mandela emerged from 27 years in prison to become president. He was not seeking revenge. He didn't demand domination, but chose reconciliation. His power was not in force, it was in moral authority. He led not because people feared him, but because they trusted his values. This is the difference between power and leadership, and it's the difference between power and legitimacy. Because power can force compliance for a time, but leadership inspires commitment. Now here is the truth. Leadership is simply influence rooted in character. Leadership is influence rooted in character, gained through consistent working on yourself and to build a character. It is not gained through manipulation. Leadership is service and not self-promotion. It is responsibility that is void of seeking after privileges. True leaders understand that leadership is first about who you are before what you do. And this is why integrity matters a lot in leadership. This is why emotional intelligence is very important. And this is why values is held in high esteem. Look at a leader like Angela Merkel of Germany. She led one of the world's strongest economies, not through noise or bravado, but through discipline, calm judgment, and consistency. Because leadership does not always shout. Sometimes leadership listens. Another truth. Leadership is tested in difficult moments. Because anyone can lead when things are easy. But leadership reveals itself in crisis. When decisions are costly, when doing the right thing is unpopular, and when integrity demands sacrifice. In that sense, leadership is not proven by applause. It is proven by choices. You may need to ask yourself this: what do I stand for when it costs me something? And the last one, leadership is a journey, not a destination. One of the most important truths I have personally learned is this: you do not arrive at leadership, because it is a journey of constant self-examination, constant learning, and correction. It is about becoming better, not just bigger, and that you have to do by the day. The good news is this: leadership is not reserved for a few special people. It is available to anyone willing to grow, willing to serve, and willing to take responsibility. To close, let me leave you with these questions to reflect upon. Number one, why do people really listen to me? You may need to ask yourself, is it because of the title I carry or the trust they have built in me? Number two, what values guide my decisions when no one is watching? And thirdly, am I pursuing leadership for service or for status? If this conversation resonates with you, I invite you to reflect on these questions, share and leave a comment on what you think, and please stay on the leadership journey with me. Remember, leadership is not about being above others. It is demonstrated by lifting others as we grow. I look forward to seeing you next time.